Chapter 12. The nighttime clouds had darkened the Oregon sky to almost black, and the heavy drizzle revealed sparkling halos around each distant porch light or street lamp. To Dipper's eyes everything was magical, even the beginning sprinkles of rain, as his non-stop smile opened to accept every drop as a gift. Even his breath condensing in the chill air was sign of the warmth of his love. He had heat enough to spare, enough to hug and warm the whole earth. He twirled about as he made slow, skipping progress home, his feet and legs filled with incessant joyful energy. He was drunk with love, and with the unquestionable fact that now, this time she consciously, willingly kissed him, and told him the wonderful words "I love you," face to face. It was all he ever dreamed of, and now it happened. He needed nothing else and began laughing as he danced in the muddy road towards the shack. Wendy said goodnight to her dad, and then closed her bedroom door gently, closing it with a soft click, and for the second time tonight leaned back against the door, but this time she was tingling with excitement and felt a warmth deep inside. She touched her lips that could still feel his kisses on them, and his breath on her neck. The memory made her scrunch her head to the side as if he was still there for her cheek to caress. Inhaling deeply, she slowly waltzed to the bed and turning around fell backwards onto the fluffy blankets and pillows. I can still smell him. His scent was all over her bedspread, and there on her bedpost was his hat. He had forgotten it in the rush to leave when her father came banging on the door. She lifted it and smelled it, and slowly closing her eyes could imagine him there again, on her bed, whispering sweet nothings to her. "You got it, bad girl. And man, is it worth it. So worth it. Who cares if he is 3 years younger than me? I love him and he loves me, and I don't care what anyone says." But then she sat up. "But what about Dad?" "Nah, no big deal. He obviously knows we're together, otherwise why would he chase Dipper out? I don't have to explain to anyone why I love him. It's my life and no one else can choose for me." "But what about Tom Bray and the gang? What will Stan think? That I am taking advantage of him?" But she was resolved again. "No, I don't care. It's Dipper's choice as well as mine, and we chose each other. Get over it, world." And she lay back down holding his hat to her face, sniffing deeply and smiling with closed eyes. What a guy. She sighed as she climbed under the covers, placing the hat back on the bedpost, and snuggled her pillow lengthwise, again sandwiching it between her legs. "I love you, Dipper." Mabel was watching rom-coms on the tiny bedroom TV. There was no way she could sleep knowing full well that tonight Dipper might come home tonight with lipstick, or a broken heart. It was just too much potential drama for her to sleep. Then she heard him coming up the stairs. She jumped off the bed and met him as he opened the attic door. "Mabel. My favorite Mabel." He grabbed her in a giant hug and lifted her off the floor as she squeaked. "Dipper. What's got into you tonight?" "Haha. Haha. It's real, Mabel, it's really real." And he put her down and briefly kissed her on the lips. "Whoa, what?" With eyes wide she wiped her mouth with her nightgown sleeve. "Hey, I don't see any lipstick. What happened? Why are you so happy?" She kissed me while she was awake this time. A bunch of times. And you know what? She said she loves me. She says she always loved me." And he picked her up again, and this time twirled her around. "Haha, Dipper, stop it. And no more kissy kissy K. I'm your sister. He. This is fun, but relax a minute and tell me the details." He put her back down and then repeated with drama how they lay on the bed side by side, and this time while she was awake, she leaned over and kissed him, and after that it was love, love, love. Mabel was listening to the whole thing with a smile, but at the end she looked at him closely. "But I don't see any lipstick, Dipper. She really did kiss you this time?" "Yeah. She didn't have any lipstick on because she had just taken a shower and then we watched movies. Well, we started to anyway. But you said she smelled nice, that she was wearing perfume. If that's true, she would have put on lipstick too, I think." Her suspicion didn't fade his smile at all. "Well, she didn't and I don't care." Mabel believed him. She could tell he wasn't lying, but she was still going to have a chat with Wendy. Some nice, overdue girl talk. Okay, dipping sauce. Well, I waited up all night to hear the scoop, but now I'm tired and gotta hit the hay. Me too. But I'm not sleepy. I'll try not to keep you awake. Thanks, bro. Sweet dreams. Ha yeah, you too. And he ran over to her to hug again and leaned in to kiss her. Let's keep it friendly, okay, haha. And she presented her cheek. Of course, Lady Ma Belton. And he gave her rosy cherubic cheek a quick peck and released her from his hug. Then he picked up her stuffed bear and kissed it, then her unicorn, then. Okay, Romeo, save some lovin' for Wendy. Good night already, haha. Good night. And he flopped back on his bed as Mabel turned off the light. He tried to whisper as quietly as possible, I love you, Dipper. I think I always have. He closed his eyes, still smiling.